All right, so we're gonna start. So I'm gonna post some live feeds so we can post to my social media. Thank you all for coming. Like I said, I'm expecting probably like 8-9 more people. Thanks for coming in. How'd you two ladies find me? Meetup, social. Just okay, cool. So I'm really big on detoxification and cleansing. My name is Jaden Johnson. I'm also known as Mr. Health and Wellness. I'm a holistic health coach, and what I specialize is weight management, weight loss, fat loss, and obesity. And I help with the debilitating diseases that follow suit from high blood pressure, hypertension, diabetes, and cancer. So what I found is, in my last 5 years of research, when it comes to toxicity and weight management, the body is always toxic due to fat that's stored around the visceral circumference of the waist, the hips, and thighs. That's where most of the disease is pretty much stored, from the gut and around. So when I started my weight loss journey, I decided to do a true detox with no chemicals, no supplements. A lot of the supplements are toxic, and I did really well with it. Nonetheless, it wasn't the most tastiest thing that anybody can have. So I started studying nutrition science and biochemistry. Plant-based nutrition, certain fruits and veggies go well with each other depending on the season. So you just can't put fruits and veggies together and think they're going to taste well. Also, what I learned is certain fruits and veggies that go together, they kill each other. They're counterproductive. So the acidity in them will kill the enzymes, and one will make it taste really, really bad very fast. So that's why when it comes to our detox, I don't use any like citrus fruits or any fruits or veggies that has a lot of like natural toxins in it that kind of restore the body. So I came up with this brand probably 3 years ago. I call it Heal Well Juice and Smoothies. My idea was you can heal wrong, but you can also heal well. Healing well is taking an abundance of nutrients in a particular period of time, all natural from Mother Nature. And what I consider all natural from Mother Nature is anything that's grown from the ground up. I don't care if it has quote unquote pesticides. That stuff can be rinsed off, washed off, or potentially boiled. But here in society now, I feel that society is pushing this narrative that everything should be from some type of chemical structure versus like pill or powder form. And I feel personally that you cannot reduce toxicity in the body from a pill source, because it takes toxins to make a pill form. So if you can try to extract the nutrients from plants, it takes a scientific method and scientific processes, because anytime you derive anything from plants, they usually die within 4 or 5 days. So in our program, which is Camp Wellness, we don't eat anything that doesn't die within 3 or 4 days. If you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to get fit, we start from square one. You must detox. Everybody detoxes in the program. That's where it starts. Whether you're trying to lose a significant amount of weight, whether you're trying to lose a small amount of weight, the finish line and the beginning of the line starts with detox. So if you haven't properly done a detoxification, you literally start way behind the start line. Just to get to the starting line, you need to detox first. Your body still will be fueling itself off of old foods, old toxins, hormone imbalance, anything that's stuck in your system, in your colon wall, in your small and large intestines. It's just going to sit there for a prolonged period of time. So when you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to be active, your body's still feeding off of that stuff. So that's why a lot of people hit plateaus, because the body is not properly fueling itself. Another thing that I've seen in the society is the most fit people and the most physically built people are the ones that dictate the whole entire market of health and wellness when it comes to image. So because they look a certain way and certain products work for them, they think it's supposed to work for everybody across the board. So that's why you have this big push of fat burners, protein supplements, weight gainers, like water pill consistencies, stuff like that. And I feel that that's 100% wrong. You will look a certain way, but when it comes to your health, you'll still be sick inside. And usually when they turn like 40 years old, that's when their health issues start kicking in because they're taking in a lot of toxic products that's going to be counterproductive to their health post 40 years old. So basically, what I'm going to do is I try to get people in periodically to taste different things that I kind of come up with, and if you all like it, you all give me feedback, and then I'll put it on my list of things to sell. But everything that I make from whatever it is, it's been like 100% approved by you all. So you guys probably make. I'm coming up into well over the 1,000-person mark where they taste my juice and smoothies over the last 3 years. So I'm going to start with the basic. I'm going to let them try the basic. You all know what it tastes like. Let me get them. Hold this. Thank you. So this is what I call a basic. It's pretty plain Jane and simple. I mixed. It's basically just. You all want to try to.
I'm gonna move so y'all can come up. My arms
So basically, it's just fresh fruits and veggies. It's kale, a little collard, apple, a little ginger, and carrot. Now we start with a basic. It doesn't have a lot of fruit in it because I want you to focus on the enzymes from the veggies.
What is that again?
The basic. Oh, you haven't tried it yet? There you go. You'll be doing this next week. Go ahead and taste it.
Yeah.
I tell them to keep it cold. That's where it starts. And from here, if you can handle that, that's pretty much all I drink. But if you can handle that, you can handle any one of these because it only gets better because I add more fruit. But this combination is balanced between like 40% fruit, 60% veggie mix. And this is good because it balances the hormones when you come in because your hormones going to be like really, really high. It balances everything out. It doesn't give you any insulin spikes when it comes to the fruit because it's only about 40% of it. But it levels everything down because of the veggies, the kale, the collard, the apple is a fruit, also the carrot. So what's your thoughts?
I like it.
So they will start with a basic she's been standing for 3 days. You know, just you have to detoxify for minimum 3 days. The thing is, when it comes to misinformation by society, a true detoxification program will last about 30 plus days because there's no way you can detoxify your entire system in 3 days. So when you have these cleanses, they say like 7 days, 15 days, and they're like pills, there's absolutely no way you can properly detoxify your system. Another thing too is when your body is toxic, if it's really, really, really toxic, if you haven't stooled in if you're stooling like every 3-4 days, if you haven't stooled in a week, if you hold a lot of weight around here, when you take supplements or pill supplements, your body will not even process it, break it down. It'll literally go from your esophagus to your stomach, and it won't break it down. So it'll go from your stomach, small and large intestines, out the stool area. That's it. What's supposed to happen is go into your mouth through your esophagus, your stomach, the acid's supposed to break it down, then from there it gets into your system. But your system is still trying to break down everything that's already in here. So it's still sitting up here. That's why it will not work. So you're taking all these pills, you flushing them with water, whatever you drink, and it's just sitting on top of your stomach. The detox organs are the gallbladder, the kidneys, the liver, the small and large intestines, and they all work for detoxification purposes in the body. So if you're really, really, really heavy, you should not be taking any type of supplementation when it comes to pills. You shouldn't be taking powders. Powder is worse. Powders just want to sit right here on top of the stomach, and it's not going to go anywhere. They say they have scientific evidence that say it can get into your blood. We trying to get right in here. This is where disease is here. All disease starts right here in the gut. The gut is almost like equivalent to either a septic tank or a landfill. It's just sitting all here without any living enzymes. So when you start eating more living foods, it starts to wake up the stomach and the gut, and it starts to push everything out. That's why we do this for 3 days, and that's why you don't eat anything too, because we want to focus on that. Over my last 5 years when we've done this, we've seen people in 3 days lose anywhere from as small as 2 pounds if they're small, as much as 16 pounds in 3 days. And that's what's just sitting here. Another thing I've learned over 5 years is when it comes to people that are heavy or people that are overweight for me is like 30 plus pounds over your actual body type. Not the scale where they say your body type, whatever your body frame is for your height, 30 pounds over that. Usually between 9 to 13% of your body type is toxins. So if you multiply your body number, your weight times 0.9%, that's how much is just sitting right here from what I've seen on average. Others it's more. We have Patrick. He don't mind me sharing this. Patrick has about 56 pounds is just sitting. That's why when we work out, every single week he's gonna lose it fast. When that weight goes fast, that's what it is. It's just sitting here. That's allowing your body to properly detox and cleanse itself. So the next one I have is, come on in, you good. Hey, what's going on? Hey, any questions? Another one I make is with apple cider. So, since it's fall inspired, I usually make my own apple cider. So you get the cinnamon, you get the apples, you boil them, you let them sit, and I let them brew. And I use sugar cane in them to give it a little bit of a better flavor. So I use this seasonally to kind of go with the season. It's much more tastier than the first one, but nonetheless, I don't let people try this or start this first because of the insulin spikes to your system. Okay, so I'm gonna take the basic off. Tori, I'm gonna let you have the basic. I'm gonna get you to try the apple cider one. And as I shared, it only gets better after you can sustain the basic. Oh, I just wasted. You had the apple cider one before? I don't think so.
I don't know.
What's in apple cider?
This is the same ingredients. It has a lot more ginger. What's your thoughts first?
I think I have had this.
Okay. I think that's it.
Yeah, this one tastes better.
Yeah. So you don't start on that? Oh, so there you go.
You won't have that one tomorrow.
No.
You won't have that one tomorrow.
Camera lady needs one.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, you can take that off.
It'll be the first one.
Yeah, the first one.